welcome back, people. And we're here to discuss Chelsea, aka 11th, versus Liverpool, I believe, who are 8th or 7th. So, yeah, it's the El Clasico derby or the mid derby, however to say it. And it's an interesting one. But with me to discuss from a Liverpool standpoint, it's Tyler, the main man himself. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm alright, mate. I'm alright. A little bit tired, but other than that, I'm alright, mate. What about yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. After yesterday's news, I'm
Mm.
pretty good. So yeah. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. So let's just see. So we are 11th. You 8th. If we win, we go 1 point behind you. So that's gonna be interesting. We could see Villa going above you if you draw or even lose. Of course they're playing Leicester, which they should win, but yeah, um, it's an really interesting on this. Um, so wait, first, where do we start with Liverpool? Of course, you don't watch the City game, but I bet you just heard what went wrong and everything. So, what's your thoughts on the City game?
Yeah, no, I saw the highlights. I wasn't even shocked that Liverpool lost in the manner they did, to be quite honest with you. Liverpool at 12:30 kickoffs. They played 5 games, 3 against newly promoted teams, haven't even won one. I think it's lost 3, drawn 2, I want to say, or it's the other way around. And this was Man City at the end of the day, who, yeah, don't get me wrong, they haven't been, overly great to the heights that we know they can be capable of, like being top of the league, for example, and a team that can go on like a 15-game unbeaten run. But, they're still miles better than Liverpool this season. And like I said, Liverpool are just so poor, you know, overall this season, especially away, even worse away than at home. I said 3-1, so I wasn't even far off. But from how I saw it, I just feel sorry for players like Alisson, to be quite honest with you, having to deal with that absolutely shambolic defence that don't even bother, going to players, just too lethargic. And it's just terrible to watch, man. It is honestly terrible to watch. Obviously Liverpool did take the lead, which I suppose was the only positive in the game, really. And Alisson preventing it from being even more. Um, you know, Jota actually played all right, but again, the guy hasn't scored for ages. I don't know what's going. I know he's been injured and that, but it's just still not great. He's still not been great. Salah, fair play. Getting on to the end of the rebound, you could say, but after that, just capitulated. And it was terrible, absolutely terrible. But like I said, I wasn't shocked because I said 3-1, so I weren't far off at all.
Mm. I was shocked. I was like, your your early kickoff record is atrocious, but you do have a good record against the Big Six. So I was like, City will win, but not that much because sometimes you turn up against a big team. So I went for 2-1, but 4-1 one is it's just that cherry on that off goal was just a cherry on top, really for City. Um, but of course Chelsea got spanked by Aston Villa. I didn't even watch a second half. I was busy eating. Then, as the second half started, then I saw it was 2-0 Villa, and I was like, just I'm not even watching anymore. Also, as soon as that second goal went in, I knew we're not coming back. Like, but that's the main thing. And then, of course, Potter being sacked. Really, I like I said yesterday on the stream, I'm happy. Like, though he was sacked and everything, I was happy. At the end of the day, I think it's 31 games, 11 losses, like 8 draws. And in the Premier League, 22 games. Means, wait, let me get this. 22 games and in a 7 month spell that. Yes. 22 games, something like 11 losses. So, um, yeah, just overall not good. No, sorry, 13 losses, I think. So it's just not been um, really good. It just doesn't fit us at all. But what is your thoughts on the old Graham Potter sacking?
Um, I'll be honest. As much as a lot of your fans, obviously gave him heat, and to be fair, there was a lot of your fan base which actually, you know, they were trying to give him a bit longer, but then they just couldn't. It was just getting to a bit of a annoying, repetitive stage where you're just having crap results. So in the end, it's definitely the right decision. But I was surprised how I want to say quick because I thought it'd maybe be
After the Liverpool game?
not even just that. Maybe if maybe I know obviously you're not in a great position in the league, but I thought it maybe be a bit a few more games time to be honest.
Yeah, I get you.
Because your owners did seem like they were very what's the word I'm looking for?
Well,
They were
confident.
very, yeah. They seemed like they were gonna back him for a while, even if the fans didn't agree with it. But like I said, the way it was going, it was just a matter of time. Obviously, it's been dire this season. You look at players, you've signed, and they, some of them it's just been crap, absolute crap. Some started off well, like your Aubameyangs, your Sterlings, and then I just don't know what's happened.
Yeah.
Obviously, Mudryk, he's come in with that big price tag.
Oh, that finish. That finish.
You know,
Oh,
yeah, and the best I see him do so far since he's come. Don't get me wrong, I don't watch Chelsea week in week out, but the best I've seen him do was the last game against Liverpool. When he had that little bit of skill, but that's nothing. It, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I don't think I don't blame Potter at all for making the step that he did because you're not going to turn that down. But at the same time, I think it has proven that he's more of a lower sort of team Premier League manager, to be honest. So yeah, for me, I was just more surprised when how quickly it was in that sense. So yeah,
yeah, I get you, but um, then again, I can see you. I can see where they're coming from. With we got 3 games before Real Madrid.
mm.
If we get even just the interim is part of Potter's squad and everything, that gets him in there. So yeah. Um, but just going to check what the dog is doing. But yeah, be up yourself, Chelsea fan. Liverpool win incoming. I can see more Liverpool winning than us. But yeah. Just quickly team news. Then I will be back. Check if you could, if you know any team news or anything.
uh, I haven't actually managed to watch the presser from Jurgen Klopp. I think it was today. I don't even know. I've been quite busy today, but I guess I can have a little search of what's going on, what's been going on. Yep, so it's 8 hours ago. What has he said? Klopp press conference. Don't even know, to be fair with you. Right, this will tell me. When it comes to team news, right, there's that. Right, it's not that. Right, so a bit about Diaz and Thiago. Uh, yeah, so they're not available for selection. Diaz and Thiago still, which is annoying. And I've always said that about Thiago. As much as he's a quality player, he's never had a season where he's been fit for the whole season. He's just getting unreliable, to be honest, when it comes to that. Diaz obviously being out's gutting because at the start of the season I thought him or Firmino was obviously the best attackers when it comes to based on form for Liverpool. So yeah, it just looks the same old, really. The same old. That's about it from what I can see. No Diaz, no Thiago. Everyone else is available pretty much.
Fair enough. I'm just glad Diaz isn't fit. If he was fit, oh,
Yeah, exactly.
long day for us. This kid it sounds like Potter. I haven't seen the press conference. Was basically the team news is the same, so not really anything. Be yourself a shame. So yeah, but Chelsea news, team news is basically the same. Kante is back. He will probably be on the bench again. And what else is there? We got yeah, Bottasek talk there. Let me see. Press conference. Um, so where is it? So yeah, no fresh injuries. So Fofana trained today, but the game will be too close for him. Aspilicueta also out. Silva is also out. Raheem Sterling is still struggling with a hamstring injury. And then N'Golo Kante has returned, but he will probably be on the bench. But nothing really else. But yeah, for his thoughts on the Villa losses, we dominated the game, we lost the game. There were a few mistakes. Overall, it was a good performance. We had lots chances. I get that this way you come in. It sounds like Potter because Potter said post match stuff about the XG being very high. Oh, that's good. The XG is high, and yeah, in that regard, it doesn't. I think it trained. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the pictures that's been posted, but I believe it trained. So let's see. Yeah, Sterling trained. Sterling trained. Aubameyang trained. Yeah, basically everyone trained except Thiago Silva. I want to say. And but yeah, that's yeah. He did train. So yeah, but and your confidence levels before we get to the lineups. Your confidence levels of a win.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think Liverpool will win. Well, I'll tell you straight up. Even if you guys do have a caretaker manager going into this, Liverpool are poor throughout the whole season, but even worse away. Some of the games I've watched away from home this season, absolutely shocking. I don't know what happens when we usually play Chelsea, and obviously I'll get into that when you ask me score prediction and that.
But I'll first start with my lineup for the Chelsea game, then I'll get to you and give your thoughts. I'm just going to check your away form. Where are you in the table? Away from home, you are 13th behind Southampton.
Exactly.
But our home
I
form
mean,
is
that
still great.
Southampton, you know. Okay.
Our your home form is great. Our home form is 10th, so uh, at least you're ahead of Everton, so that's good thing. Only
Hmm.
3 points ahead of Everton, but so good.
I suppose it's
um,
not hard though, is it? You know.
yeah, so uh, yeah, I can see that. To be fair, Liverpool just turning up, smashing us. But yeah, so let me get into my 11. Uh, so for me, Kepa in goal. Sorry, can you hear the dog? I need to switch formation to 3-4-3. So Chalobah needs to play. I'm just going to say, okay, Claudio Koulibaly. The Chile, he's been class. Of course, oh, Rhys James. Put them there, and then Joe. Well, and then Kova and Enzo. And I don't know if I should start Mudryk or Madueke. I I was thinking Madueke, but I'm going to change. Going to say Mudryk just to give him consistent game time. We can in another game we can start Madueke or bring him off the bench. Mudryk, and then uh, Havertz up front, of course. One thing you guys have struggled with is that not not that striker, that false nine type player being being used. You look not not false nine, that not a like a striker that moves around. You look Alvarez interchanging. Havertz, seen the times he's played against you guys, you struggled. Even against you when you have used Lukaku to when we have used Havertz. Against Havertz, you guys have struggled. Against Lukaku, you guys have pretty much dominated him. So yeah, so that's my team. Um, Mendy won't start too early. Too early. Be up yourself, Bailey, for joining. Training. So yeah. Let's. Yeah, that's my team. Um. Any areas you see maybe you guys can exploit?
Uh, it's you know what I mean. It's a good question. Uh, no, honestly, I couldn't tell you, mate. I would say if Diaz was available, I'd say him and Reece James would, you know, it'd be a bit like the League Cup where it's a bit 50-50, where Reece
Yeah.
James won some battles, Diaz won some. But Liverpool are just crap at the moment, mate. Like, I know Chelsea haven't been great, but oh, it's just mad. It's just actually mad what has happened this season, you know, and it just annoys me because now all of a sudden Liverpool know they need players. You know, as fans, Liverpool fans have been saying it since the summer. You know, it's
Yeah.
just what couldn't they see that fans were seeing? I just don't understand, and it's just one of them.
Yeah. True. I get where you're coming from. Um. Of them. So, what is this? So yeah. Let's let's go over to your Liverpool team. I'm just going to stop sharing and then just go back in. So your Liverpool team, it's 4-0. No. Respect us, please. Come on. You guys are Chelsea fans and you're even saying that. No. I'm thinking it will be something like that. But first question I got for you, do you go back free?
No.
No, stay back four. Okay. Then this is easy. Alice, go, Trent, Benate,
Yeah, I'd go. Can I?
Benate, and PVD, most likely.
Yep. Even though Van Dijk was poor last game, still go with him. Because I don't think when
Rob,
Matic's played, he's been overly better. Uh,
Robbo or Simicast?
I'm actually going to go Shimicast, mate. Quick turnaround. Even though Robbo, to be fair, he has actually, out of the defence, I'd probably say he's been the best defender, including obviously wing-backs and full-backs, sorry. But, quick turnaround, I'll go Shimicast, man. He's a very good another option. So, I'll go with him, man.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Sorry if any other concept, but I'm just going to paste this name in. So Fabinho.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Fabinho. Okay, I'm just going to make this 4-3-3. Make the okay on the right side of the midfield.
Henderson.
Henderson. Left side.
Elliot.
Okay, up front striker. Otto Nunes. Okay.
You know what? Firmino.
Oh, for me, I don't even think about him. Left wing.
Gakpo.
Um,
Even though Jota got, he done well on the first goal the other day, I just think overall he's been crap since he ain't scored in like 30 games. No, he's been injured in that, but still, it's not good enough.
right wing Salah.
Yeah, Salah. Again, he's not been great. He's still got quite a few numbers, but we know it's not the Salah standard that it usually is. But yeah, I'd go.
Yeah.
Scored as well, didn't he? So
True. So yeah, one question I got for you is why don't you throw in an Arthur or a Mona in midfield?
I mean, I could see a Milner, and I guess I wouldn't be too annoyed with that because that proves how bad the midfield is when we're having to rely on Milner nowadays. But to be fair, the last couple of games I've seen him start, he's actually been all right. Arthur, not for me. I just some of the stuff that I saw him do, at the end of the game was shaking Pep's hand, and he went in to shake it. It's nonsense. Liverpool just got absolutely pumped. What are you doing? He'll definitely be gone in the summer. So Milner, I wouldn't mind that, but I'll just say go with a more energetic midfield. And Harvey Elliott, as much as he's better as a right wing, I just feel in this sort of game, just like I say, go with a bit more of energetic with him there. Obviously, Henderson and Fabinho are not the quickest, but with that sense of letting Elliott be the one who attacks more, I'd probably go with that, to be honest. So yeah, but I wouldn't be annoyed with Milner. But then again, I think if it's unless you mean maybe for Henderson, I would probably, if I was to do it, I'd have changed him for Elliot, probably. And then that's just too, like, that's just negative, isn't it? That's just more, like, you need to go forward. So I'd stick with that.
No, fair enough. I
And,
get your
and just
comment.
quickly, another thing as well, Henderson next season, in my opinion, should be the Milner sort of role now. That's what I think going into next season. So, yeah.
And I agree with that. Um, so yeah. I think that's on the lineups. Now, score prediction and how do you see this game going?
I see this game being what it usually is between Liverpool and Chelsea, and that is a draw. I look at the games last season, draw. Last three times Liverpool and Chelsea have played, it's been 0-0, obviously in 90 minutes. Obviously, two of them were obviously the FA Cup and the League Cup, obviously over 90 minutes. The last three have been 0-0, obviously the one earlier on in the season as well. And yeah, I'm going for a 0-0 again. Honestly, I do think if someone wins, it will be Chelsea, even though they haven't even got a proper, manager. As of now, I just think Liverpool are just so bad, and it just would be typical Liverpool. But yeah, then again, Liverpool do better against teams near the top. Obviously, not obviously the other day, but usually tend to. But I just think it'd be what it usually is with Chelsea. That's a draw, 0-0 for me. It'll be a good
And
0-0 though, like it usually tends to be. There will be chances because we're both
yeah,
so crap as well, But yeah, 0-0 for me.
yeah. I want to say one, but I'm not going to say one. I'm going to go the opposite. I'm going to say a draw, and I'm going to say if a team wins, it's going to be Liverpool. That's what I'm going with. I'm going to say a 1-1 draw, and yeah, um, or 0-0, depending, but I'm sticking 1-1. Um, and yeah, it would be funny if both times we play each other, it ends 0-0. That's it would just be
Would be typical as well because how
yeah,
bad both teams are this season.
yeah, definitely. But yeah, I think that's everything almost, and hopefully one of the teams will end is such a draw. Hopefully us. We need to get out of 11th, please. Don't know if Fulham got, but yeah. Yeah. Where can people find you? Oh, oh, there we go.
There we go. Yeah, just T Boys TV. Literally is my channel. Doing quite a lot of Luton content. Obviously, that's the main team I follow, and you know, obviously, I will always have that soft spot for Liverpool. Due to my family. Especially my granddad, who I never saw. He's actually a Liverpool fan, but yeah, it's frustrating. But I'm still there to keep an eye. But yeah, predominantly going forward, I'm going to be doing more Liverpool. More Luton content. I don't even know if I could be bothered to watch long tomorrow. I might just try and see if I can, try and get a Liverpool and a Chelsea fan in person, and then maybe do it like that. But yeah, T Boys TV, and then if you go onto one of my recent videos, you'll see all of my socials and all of that as well. And thank you again, Hanno, for bringing me on, mate.
No, thank you for jumping on, and yeah, most everywhere you can find me is at Blues Corner one on Twitter and Instagram. Then of course Coach's Corner, the main channel, is on YouTube. I will be live doing a preview to the rescheduled games. So yeah, check that out. That would be in an hour ish around 10 p.m. Then just after the Tottenham game. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, I'll see you in a bit, people. Peace out.